An ellipse has vertices 2, 2 minus square root of 61, negative 5, and 2 plus square root of 61, negative 5, and its minor axis is 12 units long. We'll find the standard equation and its foci. Again, the vertex is a 2 minus square root of 61 minus negative 5, and then vertex 2, 2 plus square root of 61 and negative 5. Okay, so we will get the center of the vertex, of the ellipse. Now that's 2 and negative 5, since we will just subtract the square root of 61 to get the vertex 1 and add square root of 61 from 2 to get the vertex 2. Okay, to prove that, we will add the x coordinates of the vertex 1 and vertex 2, divide 2, and then the y coordinates of the vertex 1 and vertex 2, divide 2. So 2 minus square root of 61 plus 2 plus square root of 61. So square root of 61 negative square root of 61 plus square root of 61, that's 0. Leaving 2 plus 2, that's 4. 4 divided 2 is 2. Next, negative 5 plus negative 5, that's negative 10 over 2. So that's negative 5. Therefore, our center lies at 2 and negative 5. So if this is our center at 2 and negative 5, ano siya itong center? So our vertices, we will subtract negative 61, negative square root of 61 para makuha na to ang vertex 1. So square root of 61, that's 7.8, approximately 7.8. So this is from 2 minus 7.8. So here is the vertex 1, and 2 plus 7.8. So here is the vertex 2. Okay, so since the vertex is horizontal, therefore we expect that our ellipse is also horizontal. Since our vertices is the endpoints of the major axis, so horizontal lang ato ang ellipse. Now from the center to the vertex 1, that's a unit. So from the center, which is 2 minus square root of 61, therefore this is the value of our A. 2 plus square root of 61 to the right sa atong center. So that's the value of A. So therefore our A is equal to square root of 61. Next is our minor axis. Our minor axis, ang yung endpoints is the co-vertices. So here from co-vertex 1 to co-vertex 2, that's 12 units. If you remember, from the center to the co-vertex, both sides, that's B unit. So therefore, the co-vertex 1 to co-vertex 2 is equal to 2b. B plus b is equal to 2b. So 2b is equal to 12. So divide both sides by 2. So b is equal to 12 divided 2. That's 6. We have our a and we have our b. Therefore, we can get the c. The formula for c is equal to square root of a squared minus b squared. So c is equal to a squared. A is square root of 61 squared minus ang ato ang b is 6, so 6 squared. So square root of 61 squared, so matanggal ang square root and the square, leaving 61, and then 6 squared, that's 36. 61 minus 36 is 25, so square root of 25 is 5. So our C is 5. Therefore, we have the C, we can get the value of our foci kay natay center and natay value sa atong C. Since our foci is collinear with our center and our vertex, so nasa diri ang atong foci here on the right side. Therefore, our foci is horizontal as well. So we will add and subtract the value of C sa ato ang x coordinates sa ato ang center, which is 2. So 2 plus minus C, that's negative 3. Copy the y coordinate, which is negative 5. So focus 1 is negative 3 and negative 5. And then focus 2, 2 minus C, that's 2 plus C, that's 2 plus 5. Therefore, that's 7. So 7 and negative 5 ang atong focus 2. So we have get the value of our foci. Now for our standard equation, since ang ato ang ellipse is horizontal, so ang ato ang value sa ato ang A is denominator siya sa ato ang x part. So we will use x minus h quantity squared over a squared plus y minus k quantity squared over b squared is equal to 1. So since we have the center, we have the value of a and we have the value of b, so we can get the value of our standard equation of our ellipse. So x minus h, or x minus 2 quantity squared over square root of 61 squared. So since na may square root and then may square, so matanggal, leaving 61 plus y plus 5 squared over ang b na to is 6. So 6 times 6, 36. Therefore, the standard equation of our equation of the ellipse is quantity of x minus 2 squared over 61 plus quantity of y plus 5 squared over 36 is equal to 1.